Well, hey guys, it's a new year. We're here at Costco. What do they have in? This is new, the 9 Numbuzin 50 peptides plus NAD sheet masks with the lifting band. Okay, the lifting band thing, I see everyone on TikTok doing this. They hydrate up the skin underneath your neck, maybe for like 2 seconds. It's slightly depuffed if you had some morning facial puffiness in the lower half of the face. NAD plus in topicals is sort of like, let's take niacinamide and make it useless. So NAD plus is vital for cellular metabolism. Applying it topically though, it doesn't really get in. Applying niacinamide topically, on the other hand, which does get in and has been shown to do stuff, whereas NAD has not, niacinamide applied topically increases NAD levels in the skin. So the whole NAD thing is like niacinamide no longer sets them apart. So now they have to go to NAD, but there's not the data for NAD. It doesn't appear to get into the skin, and putting niacinamide on the face is the same thing. The peptides in this might help plump the surface layers of the skin. You get 16 masks for $44.99. That works out to $2.80 roughly per sheet mask. These Sacheu peel-off lip liners that were viral on TikTok are now here. That's interesting. Not tried these. I don't find that lip liner does me any favors whatsoever, but I'm curious about this simply because it seems like it might stay on well and not smudge all over the place. But let me know if you've tried this. It's a pretty good deal, I would say. $19.99 for the 2 tubes. And I like those shades, nudie and pinked. Those are nice shades. So these Grace and Stella eye masks are here at $13.99 for the 24 pairs. The pink, the moisturizing one, actually has horse chestnut, which horse chestnut can help with lower extremity swelling. Whether or not it's going to do anything under the eye, question mark, question mark. And then the blue one has niacinamide and licorice root. These all have hydrating ingredients in them. If you put these in the refrigerator and apply them chilled, it will help depuff. And certainly these can help minimize fine lines. The blue one, through the niacinamide and the licorice root, might help with evening out skin tone and redness. $13.99. Clinique's Moisture Surge is here. I've always enjoyed this. It does have caffeine in it, which is an antioxidant. Also can be helpful for redness. The 4.2 ounce jar for $54.99. These were here last time, the Kirkland dupes of the Clean Skin Club dry facial towels. Don't listen to anyone telling you that acne breakouts are coming from your towel. So yes, a dirty towel can harbor bacteria, causes folliculitis, staph folliculitis though, not acne. Nonetheless, these are not something that you have to have by any means, and they do end up, of course, contributing to a lot of waste. But I also can see how they'd be useful for just having on hand for cleaning up drips. Nature's Republic is back with a Ginseng Gold Silk Watery Cream. Don't be deceived by that packaging. It's larger than life, but you only get 2.5 ounces in there. So it's a standard amount, but this packaging makes it look like you're getting a ton, right? It has fragrance in it, which is not my preference, and if you're allergic, you have to avoid. It also has niacinamide and licorice root. Those are both great for a variety of complexion improving outcomes, and then the niacinamide can help with the moisture barrier. It can help improve production of moisture barrier components, and like I said earlier, it can help replenish NAD levels in the skin. Royal jelly is very hydrating, but you can be allergic to that as well. So this is one I don't know that I would go out of my way to source. $48.99 seems a little steep for that. They've got a new Olay eye cream here, the advanced eye cream. You get 2 tubes for $39.99, which for Olay is a steal. Of course, Olay is the kingpin of doing niacinamide. They've been doing it the longest. And I actually had the opportunity to tour Procter & Gamble behind the scenes. If you guys watched those videos when I went on that trip, I did see they do quite a bit no testing on their niacinamide formula is actually showing, you know, good penetration into the skin, so that's good. Variety of peptides that can plump and smooth fine lines. This is not going to be vastly different though in comparison to using a niacinamide facial moisturizer around your eyes. Aside from perhaps some consistency differences in terms of the texture, you may prefer the texture of this around your eyes, but yeah, it's going to moisturize the same way a niacinamide facial moisturizer would. Well, 2026, and we are not escaping the whole body deodorant. Here we have this brand I've never heard of, Mando. And these whole body deodorants, they help to absorb moisture. In contrast to a powder though, when you sweat, the sweat plus powder can become abrasive. Like body powder, for example. If you've ever used it under the breasts or in the abdominal folds, you know it can kind of get a little irritating when you sweat a lot. These whole body deodorants, their formulations should not do that. Plus they can be moisturizing. Sometimes they have fragrance, of course, which can be irritating in the skin folds. You can develop an allergy. This one's got mandelic acid, may help maintain skin pH for a more normal microflora, cut down on the bacteria that contribute to odor. But it may help in cutting down on friction on the skin as well as moisture accumulation. This is on sale, normally $29.99, but right now it's $23.99, so $3.10 roughly per unit. The Torriden Dive-In Soothing Cream is here on sale. I got a question about this the other day on my Instagram. Somebody wanted to know, is this worth it for oily, acne-prone skin? I'm actually currently using it off and on, rotating it around just based on my mood, honestly, in my nighttime routine. And I really like it. It is very lightweight. I think if you have oily, breakout-prone skin, you will appreciate this lighter texture. It is very hydrating, and it also is free of fragrance. I have no complaints about this. I'm also intermittently using the serum, I'm almost finished with it, and the toner. And they're all fantastic. They have lip essences though that are really good. Fingers crossed one day Costco will get those. Well, this certainly is a first for me, you guys. A Strivectin product that actually looks interesting to me. And it's on sale. It's normally $29.99, but it's currently $23.99. Now it does have fragrance, which is typical of Strivectin. Nonetheless, it has both glycolic and azelaic acid. This would be good for rough texture and discoloration. Plus it's got a variety of compounds from centella, madecassic acid, as well as asiaticoside. Those are really good for reducing oxidative stress in the skin and for helping with healing pathways. Also has tranexamic acid, which is good for the moisture barrier, along with gluconolactone, a polyhydroxy acid that's both hydrating and gently exfoliating. It also has caprylyl salicylic acid, a modified form of salicylic acid, and can gently exfoliate a little bit more precisely than straight up salicylic acid. These actually, you know, aside from the fragrance, these actually look really promising. But to me, it's like, okay, this or a toner with these ingredients in them that you put on your face yourself, it's kind of a matter of personal preference. I will say the pads are nice for more precise application without drips going down your face. But, you know, value-wise and waste-wise, you know, you kind of have to weigh the cost benefit there. This L'Oreal Paris Midnight Cream, it's fine as a moisturizer. It does have a strong fragrance, which I don't care for. I just don't really see this offering you guys anything super unique above and beyond any other L'Oreal owned branded moisturizer, like a CeraVe cream. L'Oreal owns CeraVe, or the La Roche-Posay Lipicare Balm. I don't really see that this offers much more other than like the jazzy packaging, the name Midnight, and a fragrance. Like, there's really not a whole lot super unique going on in this. 40 bucks, I guess that's not too bad. 20 bucks a jar. It's up to you if you like it. I can see it being a good moisturizer for people if they don't mind the fragrance. This AHC Pro Shot has been here for a long time. Never spoke to me as something that appeared worth it. It's not on sale. It's $25.53 per ounce, so $59.99. The serum has a variety of peptides in it for hydration and improving the skin surface texture, and the serum has hyaluronic acid. The eye cream for face, okay, also has a variety of peptides. Not much of interest in that, but yeah, I never really felt like the price point was quite there to justify this, but I've never tried it myself to say for sure. I really liked this Etude collagen cream. It's fragrance free. I mean, it's pretty no nonsense. It would be good for dry, oily combination. Whatever type of skin you have, this would be fine. It's on sale $28.99 for the 2.53 ounce jars. I rather enjoyed this as far as a facial moisturizer. Costco's now got the infamous VT Reedle Shot. You get these two for $29.99. I am not a fan of these. I don't recommend them. They are poorly researched, and I just feel as though they open up way too much of an opportunity for significant irritation for people. Of course, not everyone's going to develop irritation, and some people will appreciate an improvement in skin texture. These probably cause a little bit of local tissue swelling, which may have a plumping effect. So the people who find that they don't get irritation from them will be happy with them and think that I'm an idiot for cautioning against them, but I still say there are better alternatives that are less risky. Like, just use salicylic acid to exfoliate. Why do we need to be putting shards of a foreign body into our skin? I don't get the need for that, but I get slapped on the wrist every time I caution against that. This, I'm surprised to see here. I feel like I've seen this. It's been years since I've seen this. It used to be at Ulta all the time. It's the Meaningful Beauty Serum. And I remember when I first started coming across this, I would always kind of joke like how I thought it was so expensive. But honestly, these days, it's looking pretty reasonable because it's normally here at $38.99, but they've got it on sale $28.99. That is a $10 savings. Can't imagine this is super popular, but nonetheless, one of my biggest things I'll point out about it, of course, is that it has fragrance, a common allergen. But other than that, it does have a variety of, objectively useful ingredients, hyaluronic acid. I mean, nothing like super novel. The magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, that's a stable form of vitamin C that people get all excited about, but it doesn't actually appear to convert to ascorbic acid in the skin, so really probably just works as a surface antioxidant, if anything. Like I said, I'm surprised that's here. It's new. I haven't seen it for a long time. Good time to stock up on this, the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. It is on sale. This 2-pack, normally $19.99, it's down $5, so $14.99. That's a good price. Works really well on the face. It does have niacinamide for those of you who are sensitive. All right, so don't buy Amlactin this month, you guys, because it's no longer on sale, but eventually it will go on sale again. It's $18.99, which honestly isn't a bad price. I love this. I'm currently using it. I just finished the 15% Amlactin, which is not strikingly different, okay? The strengths are really not that different, like 15 versus 12, but this percentage strength and higher can help improve dermal thickness as well as surface smoothness. Really underrated. You could try using this on the face, though it can be very irritating on the face, so I suggest doing a test spot. But yeah, y'all know I'm a big fan of Amlactin, but it's not on sale right now, so I would hold off. Maybe it'll go on sale in March. I don't know. Anybody want to take bets down below on when it'll go on sale again? Any Costco employees with insider knowledge as to frequency of price reductions on things like this? Because this is always here, but I always check on it every time I come in here to see if it's on sale. Well guys, Costco has some good finds this month. Starting 2026 off on a good foot. I got this sweater recently that I'm sporting here, and I got a new purse for Christmas, so look at me. Anyways, guys, twirling around in the club. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day when you're watching this. On the end slate, I'll put my last Costco shopping video if you want to check that out.